Hello, people. This is your host and host Granthi once again back with another new What If, and this is What If our boy, aka one and only Deku, Izukumidoriya 8, the Gomu Gomu no Mi, Part 1. So basically, what happened? Because I just finished a Kaido What If, like not a Kaido of a What If, like What If Deku ate the Ooh no Mi. So I was in like, okay, let's do some more One Piece What If, One Piece X, My Hero Academia What If. I'm like, what the hell not? Because One Piece is kind of fire. Yeah. So what happens? Deku, like the Kaido What If Deku, becomes like this, and he goes on a journey and goes to an island where he finds the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Yeah, there is no Shanks here. And then Deku becomes rubber. He becomes made of rubber, and he eats it like at 4. And he's trying to fight in the island. The island is kind of like deadly with like evolved animals which has like court-like power. Like, imagine if an animal was a humongous, ginormous, like a bear that is like a size of a whale. Yeah, those are like giant human. So Deku becomes as strong as like Luffy. Yeah, a lot of Luffy's power, definitely gear 3rd and gear 4th are improved, and with Haki, armament Haki, gear 4th you need Haki. So I'm not gonna give him Haki yet, I don't know. Let's see where the story goes. What I will do is, what Deku will have, he will have his gear 2nd form, and he will have like rubber ability. And also, like, since he ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi, I'm gonna take a little bit of creative liberties here, and then I'm gonna also do one thing, that is I'm gonna give him some power of the Plastic Man, because Plastic Man is hella cool. He can make hammer fist and transform into other person. No, I'm like, why the hell not? Okay, so like what happens, Deku comes back home, and after that he is gonna, like, his parents are like, oh Deku, you're back, you lost it. And he becomes like, man, yeah, I had to just like I just had to go to a journey and find out myself, and like I was lost in the way to finding my path in my life. Okay, so yeah, Deku becomes like that. So after that, what Deku does, he comes back, and then he's gonna apply for the entrance exam. And yeah, Deku is also keeps up with his study and everything, cause why the hell not? And by the way, since Deku ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi, he will get the awakening, and he will have massive endurance. I'm like, why the hell not? Because Deku need the endurance. So what happens? Deku is going, like, he's walking by the under the bridge. The sludge villain tries to attack him, and Deku is like, yeah, me. Deku's like, okay. Then Deku has kind of like a Luffy's personality, wacky, and Plastic Man also has like a wacky personality, why not? So Deku, like, the sludge is trying to attack him, and Deku is like, oh, and the sludge villain like literally gets inside Deku and fills him up. Deku is like, oh, too bad you forgot, you didn't know that I could stretch. So Deku becomes like a ginormous balloon, almost like a balloon with the sludge. Then he's like, okay, let me get you out of my body. Then what he does, he makes his fist bigger, like the gear 3rd fist, bites it down, blows air, and then he punches himself in the gut. and he just vomits the sludge villain out. And sludge villain is like, oh, Kimochi! And Deku is like, yare. Then Deku creates like another fist, so he can create two ginormous big ass guns, big ass hands, and then he uses like a clap, like a what Hulk uses, a thunder clap. So he uses like two ginormous clap, and Sludge Villain is like splashed everywhere. All Might comes and she's like, okay, Sludge Villain is plus, and this kid has like a big hand cork. All Might assumes he just has big hand. Like, whoa, kid, you have a pretty cool cork. You can make your hand bigger. That's cool. Then All Might collects Sludge Villain, puts him in like the bottle, because he can, I think All Might can compress the Sludge Villain. Why the hell not? So after that, Deku is like, okay, I'm gonna he just takes it, and All Might is jumping, and Deku is like, okay, let me see. Then Deku transforms into a giant ball. These are Plastic Man's power, these are not Luffy's power, but why the hell not? So he transforms into like a plastic, like a ginormous rubber ball. Then he bounces like a bouncing ball. He's bouncing from rooftop to rooftop and telling All Might like, "Oh, All Might, can I ask you a question?" And All Might is like, "Whoa, kid, I thought you could make ginormous big fist." And Deku is like, no. Oh, what I can do is I have power. I can transform my body into, I am rubber. My body is rubber, so I can change the properties of rubber. I can make the bounciest rubber possible. I can make the hardest rubber possible. Yet I told you he's not gonna get hockey, but he's still gonna get some hard rubber, and I can also become thin and stretchiest rubber possible. So basically I can change the molecular structure of my body. I can make it hard, I can make it soft, I can make it flexible, I can make it so that I can squeeze through really tight object. I can also expand my body. Yeah, so I am basically rubber itself. So All Might is like, okay, damn, that's pretty cool. So, and Deku asks like, well, my cork is not that flashy. Do you think I can become a cool hero like you? And Deku is like, yeah, All Might is like, yeah, sure, kid, why not? You're a pretty cool hero. You already have a pretty awesome cork. You can become a pretty cool hero. Maybe not the number one, but you can definitely become cool. Then Deku is like, no, I'm gonna become the number one hero. And the incident happened where Deku coughs, like the All Might coughs up blood, and he's like, okay, kid, secret's out. I'm Toshinori, Small Might, and because of the injury with All for One, I have this problem and I cannot maintain my hero. So Deku says, okay, train me, All Might, and I promise you I will become the next symbol of peace. And after seeing Deku's conviction, All Might is like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna train you. So what Deku does, because Deku's already built like Luffy, like kind of built like a time skip Luffy kind of body, like little bit muscular, not extremely, but little bit muscular. So after that, Deku gets training from All Might. All he does during the month's training period, they just have combat training, like huge combat training. What they do is become combat training, and Deku becomes really perceptive, almost like an observation haki. Yeah, it's not real observation haki. He just can read his opponent really good. He became like really good at hand-to-hand combat. And Deku, like like invents a lot of move like Gomu Gomu no Jet Pistol. Oh, Gomu Gomu no Black Mamba. Yeah, he's gonna get some move. I'm gonna give him some cool moves also. Hence, like, he's also gonna give like Kumu Gomu no Gatling gun. Yeah, sniper, rifle. Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of, and he's gonna also get some cool moves. So he's gonna go to the entrance exam. In this timeline, the thing with Bakugo getting attacked by the sludge villain does not happen. And in the entrance exam, what happens is, as I told you, Deku can make his body change his molecular structure, change his body's molecular structure and rubber structure into any property he wants. So his upper layer of skin can be really hard, like almost like Kevlar hard, like armor, almost like so hard that even bullet cannot pierce. Yes, we're going through like that. And his he can like also make him stretchy and also hard as Kevlar. You know where I'm going with it, because without this Gear 4th Luffy ain't. But he can't, like, in this universe, if Haki exists, other people might have Haki. So what's the point of courtless people? So yeah, I'm gonna give him that ability. He can make his like fist stronger, like harder than bullet, almost like Kevlar. That's strong, and also stretchy as hell, like the stretchiest stuff possible. I don't know that much about rubber. What is the stretchiest stuff? Yeah, yes, we're gonna go with that. So we're gonna go to the entrance exam. What happens? The academic portion ends, and after that the practical portion comes, and the bell rings, everybody's running. Deku just like bounces. He's just like, he makes his legs into springy, like almost like a spring. No, he's like, he makes his whole lower body like a spring, and then he creates two hammer that are strong like Kevlar, like really strong. Yeah, it's not Haki, but it's balls are strong. Then he jumps, and then he can see like a bunch of robots all together, like few of the robots surround him, and he's like, he jumps, and there's like Gomu Gomu no Hammer Tornado. Yeah, he just creates like really tornado, like he just spins like a Beyblade. Yeah, and there's like his hammers are going around and round and destroying a bunch of robots. I know this move Luffy does not do, but I should do something like that. It's a pretty cool move, man. And after that, he's like jumps and he's like Gomu Gomu no Rifle, and he like punches stuff. He's not as like he's not fighting extremely serious, but he's still fighting. Yeah, he's Gomu Gomu no Black Mamba. He's like destroying robots left and right. Then comes the 0 point robot. Like the original timeline, Uraraka gets stuck in the rubble, and the 0 point robot is coming. Deku is like, okay man, this time I have to be serious. So what happens is Deku blows some air into his fist, and he creates the big ass fist, two big ass fist. And what after that, he makes his whole lower body into a ginormous super bouncy spring, so that he can spring, and then he contracts his body. Yes, we're gonna go there. And he makes like a mace looking, his fist into mace, spikes key mace. Yeah, and it's kind of hard, super duper hard. Then he jumps upward, then he also on top of that, he also like increased his blood flow. So yeah, he's using gear third and gear second at the same time, almost with the hardness of the gear fourth. And then he with his fist becoming mace. Yeah, I know, it's kind of like fusion of Kurikuri and Luffy, almost like that. Then he just claps the shit out of the 0 Point robot with one bloody fist. It's just like Gomu Gomu no Konga punch, and he does like a punch like almost like a gorilla. He does not like punch like a human being. He just like takes both of his hands behind his back, just let it rips, like he just like stomps it down so bloody hard. The 0 Point robot just flattens in 1 second, in bloody 1 second. And before that, he also takes a hit of the like the laser, and it burns him a little bit. So it's like burning rubber, just like kind of burning. So it's like almost like a Red Hawk, also like kind of like Gear 4, but with maces going upward like that. Yeah, people are like, Nani, it's so strong. Fuck. Everybody's like losing their shit, losing their mind. Like, what did this boy do? He just took care of the 0 Point robot with one hit. And after that, Deku is like, he goes down and he just transforms his hands into like a big shovel and picks up the gravel, and then he uses his fingers like become longer, grabs a hold of Uraka almost like a rope, and there's like, yeah, he can become a lot and he can do a lot with his power. Because it's like if Luffy had like it's like Luffy mixed with Plastic Man, just Luffy without the haki mixed with Plastic Man, which is crazy, which is I think even stronger than Gear 4th Luffy. Not Gear 5th Luffy, but definitely stronger than Gear 4th Luffy. Because Plastic Man, if you read the comic, man, he has some wacky shit to do. He can do a lot of wacky shit. So after that, Deku grabs a hold of Uraka like that. Then after that, he just like, hey, are you okay? And Uraka is like, yeah, okay. Yeah, go to Recovery Girls. And Deku finishes that, and he's waiting for the result, and he gets the result, and he sees that he is into UA, and he becomes the number 1 student in UA High. And that's where we're gonna left off today. Part 1. What if our boy, aka one and only Deku, Deku ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi, Part 1. Before I go, this is your host and host Kranti, once again saying tada, signing off, bye bye. And please if you like this, check out my other content. If you like them, also subscribe, share, comment, and share it with your friends and family. And remember this, sharing means you care, subscribing means you just love me. Okay? Oh yeah, man, I have to finish it till to the 20 minutes now. I have to make it finish it till to 20-second now. But before I go, I must say, I also make music and sing a little bit. So if you want to subscribe, please do subscribe, cause I'm gonna make some anime OST song cover, and also gonna sing.